What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we are gonna go over how to become a better rebounder so you can become a double-double machine. Let's get started. All right, guys, well, like I said, today's video is all about rebounding. I know a lot of you guys out there have been wanting a video about this, so let's dive right into it. So before we get started with like technique and all that proper stuff, let me tell you what rebounding comes down to. Heart, hustle, determination, will, and pride. That's all it is. Coach Adam won Hustle Player of the Year in our conference 2 years in a row, being able to put his body on the line, sacrifice for the team to get these tough plays, make these tough plays, get rebounds, game-changing plays he would do. So you have to be able to do that. That's what rebounding is. All those things I just mentioned, that's what it takes. It takes that pride, it takes that will to want to go get that ball before anybody else does, to be a tenacious rebounder, to become a double-double machine, to get that ball above everybody else. People who are soft, people who don't really want it so much, they don't become great rebounders because they don't have that mindset. They don't have the aggressiveness in order to do that. So that's all it comes down to of all that, minus the technique and everything that goes into becoming a proper rebounder, but having that will, that determination, that pride, all that hustle, that heart is gonna make you a better rebounder. If you can put all that into your motor to play the game of basketball, that will help you in the aspect of rebounding. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a couple of key words to think about when it comes to becoming a good rebounder. So think about those. Now we'll dive into the technique of things so you can really break down on how to become a great rebounder. All right, so let's break down the technique of rebounding the basketball. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ball here. Let's just say this is where the ball is being shot from. Buddy is on that team. So Buddy's on offense, I'm the defender. So right now I should probably be in help side, correct? Now, the first thing we're going to be talking about is locating that offensive player. Okay, because a lot of teams, there could be 3, maybe even 4 guys who are crashing the offensive glass to try to get an offensive rebound. But you have to locate your man, or if you're playing in a zone, locate that person in your area. Because if you just turn, run, and try to get the rebound, then you don't have no idea where this person's coming from. They could come in and try to get in front of you, you wouldn't even know it. Because you're so concentrated on the basketball, you forget about where your man is. Okay, now, if this person's way out at half court, you locate them. All right, you see they're way out there. Now you could go and get the rebound. Now you can go and make the play. All right, continuing on with locating my defender. So let's just say that shot is being taken from right in that area. So the first thing I want to do when I see that shot released, I want to find where my man is. So I'm looking, I see that shot. Okay, I got to turn so I can find out where I'm locating the offensive player, so I know where I have to go. Again, if they're way out at half court or way out at the three-point line and you know they're not gonna crash, still take a quick peek, glance at them, see if they're coming. Because if you locate them, then you know they're coming from this area, you know where you have to go in order to make a successful block out. But the first step of becoming a great rebounder and a rebounder period is making sure you're locating your person that you need to box out. Making sure you know where they're at, where they're coming from, if they're even gonna be involved in the play or not. And if they are, you have to locate and know where they are. That's step number 1. Let's move on to step number 2. All right, so step 1, we located the offensive player so we know where they're at. Step 2, you gotta make contact. You have to make contact. Whether you're just getting your hand on them to kind of hold them off and to feel where they're at and then to go pursue the rebound is great. But if you can also come in here, you see that shot's taken, boom, you locate where your offensive player is, you go in with a forearm or 2, I'm not talking about you go in and give them a nice little cheap shot to the gut. I'm just saying you go in, you make contact, you turn, you put your back on them, you hold them off, right? That's what it takes to be a good rebounder, to be able to see the ball, see the shot go, locate your offensive player, go and make contact. Again, if you have to only make contact to just feel to see where they're at and to feel where they're coming from, that's fine. But I like to go in and make contact, boom, get my body on them so I know they have no chance to run by me. So I know they have no chance to go over the top. I have them sealed off. I've done my job. Hopefully everybody else around me has done theirs as well. So again, step 1, shots up, okay, locate, where's my man? Step 2, make contact, feel where they're at, shield them off, don't allow them to get to the basket, put my body on them. That's what rebound is about. Rebound is gonna come into a lot of contact, right? You're gonna have to be able to be willing enough to fight for that ball. It's up for you, and it's up for the guy that you're boxing out. Who wants it more? We used to do this 2-on-2 rebounding drill in college, and we would just play. It was like playground basketball where no fouls were called. You were just battling it out. Who was gonna get the ball and who was gonna score it, right? So it's, again, a matter of will and determination and pride, but you're gonna have to expect to have some contact when you're rebounding the basketball. So that's step number 2. Locate, number 1. Step 2, make contact, shield them off, hold them off so they can't get that rebound. All right, so I've located, I've made my contact, shots up. What's the last thing you gotta do? You gotta go get it. You gotta pursue the basketball. If you just make contact and you sit here and you let that ball hit the floor and you let it bounce and bounce, it's a good opportunity for the offense to get an offensive rebound. So we wanna make sure that we locate, boom, I go and make that contact with this offensive player, and then I go pursue the basketball. I gotta be the first one to go get it. I gotta go make a play. I gotta either tip it to one of my teammates or I gotta get it myself. So if I'm here, boom, I'm shielding off my defender or the offensive player, shot goes up, I gotta go get it, right? So it's okay to leave this player. So if I'm here, again, it's fine to leave this once the shot's going up and you go to pursue it, but you have to make sure that you hold them off first before. And then once you see where the direction of the ball is going, then you go pursue it with 2 hands. Go get that ball with 2 hands. You're not old enough or you're not strong enough yet to get it with one where you just squeeze it and pull it in. You want to make sure you go and get it with 2 hands, right? I like rebound with 1 hand. It was a bad habit. So that's why I'm telling you, go get a rebound with 2 so you know it's secure and you know it's yours. So again, step 1, we locate where the offensive player is. Step 2, we put the body on him, we make contact with him. And then number 3, we go pursue the basketball so we can be claimed for the rebound so we know that it's in our possession and we can make the right play afterwards. But you have to go pursue the ball, be the first to it, make a play, tip it to your teammate again, or again, you pull it in yourself so you get credit. So you could be the double-double machine. All right, Hoopers, well, there you go. That's how you become a better rebounder. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. We did it for you guys as you've been wanting a rebounding video, but it takes little things, the heart, will, determination, pride, hustle in order to do that. And then you got to do steps 1 through 3, locate, make contact, and pursue. Do that and you'll be just fine. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, which I'm sure you did. Go ahead and click the like button for me one time, and then leave a comment and let us know what you think and what you want to see in the future. But most importantly, you click that subscribe button and join THINCPRO Basketball. Now, until I see you again next time, get out there, work on becoming a better rebounder, turn yourself into a double-double machine, get buckets, but most importantly, remember to always keep hooping.